why are we MLAs? Why are we elected? We are elected for doing good, for developing the state, not for developing ourselves. That's the first thing that we must do. When we make laws, we have to find out how does it benefit the own people. The laws must be to help and ensure that Goa's natural resources, Goa's environment, Goa's land is protected and is used for the Goan people. I am addressing yourself today on one issue which I raised in my 10th charter, and that is guilt cutting. Section 17A of the Town and Country Planning Act was introduced during the time of Mr. Pratap Singh Rani. The objects and reasons clause says that indiscriminate cutting of hills causing destruction of ecology, a very commendable step. And the chief town planner would grant the permissions. Now, when such a provision is there, it does not mean that the chief town planner can so much exercise jurisdiction. Act has a provision to make rules. The Town and Country Planning Act has section 140. Now, if you want the town planner to exercise rules, you have to make rules under the section 140 of the Town and Country Planning Act. Without the rules, the chief town planner cannot act. 2. There are cases where the rules are not made. The Supreme Court has said yes, the executive power of the state, which is written 154 and 166 of the Constitution of India, can be exercised in rare cases. But this has to be exercised in the name of the governor by notification. For Goa Kizar, when this act came into force, in the year 2000, somebody set out what are known as guidelines. But guidelines are the first time it was said that hills up to 25% gradient and above cannot be cut. Now, this is not law. In 2010, there is what is known as explanatory statement issued, which clearly sets out that these contours, CONTOUR of the mountain, which calculate the height of the mountain, will be based on the Survey General's topography maps, topo maps, in no uncertain terms. So therefore, the maps of the Surveyor General of India, which are the official maps of the Government of India, were being followed for the purpose of calculating if it was about 25%. This went on for a long time. But this is also not legal because there are no rules for bringing 25% or not. Then comes 2023. All of a sudden, something called an order of surplus issue, not known to the public, not notified. The Surveyor General's maps are given a go by, and private architects are submitting the so-called counter plans. Now the Surveyor General's counter plans are being amended by private architects in courts. And there is a massive, and as one of the speakers that said, counters are being changed, and somebody accepts them easily. And the result has been, people of Sankwal are fighting. Those counters they have been changed because of private architect, not based on the Surveyor General's counters, has submitted the plans. Now I am raising two issues over here. When you make rules, those rules have to be presented to the House. The House has not approved the rules, but the House can look into the rules and make amendments if necessary. Though you cannot have the committee of the board of town planning make any directions contrary to the main section if there are no rules. In law, we call it the doctrine of ultra-virus. Ultra-virus, this is contrary to the law and has to be set aside. Therefore, आज गोवा की चलते हैं, what is happening today in Goa is totally illegal. And I met the Chief Minister, and I मुख्यमंत्री विचार ले, ये डेवलपमेंट, ये जिल कटिंग जासा नहीं, ये पहले ये जागे जो बांधना तुम्ही